Alright, we back. Just got through walking around there in the village. I kind of gave y'all the spiel about the characters and everything. Um, I see this little green star thing up here. Usually that means that there is a side thing you can go do up there. So let's go check that
Oh?
out.
What's this?
There's steam billowing out from over there.
A hot spring,
Hot
perhaps?
spring.
Although I can't smell.
Sorry, I cut it off again. You get too close. Not really. It actually makes perfect sense if you think about it. Sorry about that. Let's see what they were saying. Oh, can't smell any sulfur. Okay. Can we go in? Alright, well, I guess we'll probably end up coming back. Usually hot springs are used for just healing. Like you could it's literally a cheap way to heal. You can end up healing everything, actually your EP, CP, and your HP just by going in there. Instead of having to use items or anything else. So that's if you're in town anyways. Sorry about this. Crap, my sinuses. If I sound weird, I apologize. I'm still trying to get over it. You know, I'm on the mend, but yeah, it's people people were making throwing jokes and stuff. Well, not really jokes. It ain't really nothing to joke about. But people were kind of like, "Man, you got the Rona, man." I'm like, "No, I don't have the Rona. I have like a regular head cold, and but I'm cool. I just need to get over this crap. This crap has been sinus headaches are worse. So let's see what happens when we go back to. Okay, so the main story. Now, anytime you see that, you make sure you go check your quest and make sure you've done everything possible. Wait, is that the? Oh, that's the Imperial Chronicle thing I thought. Yeah, when you buy books or newspapers, this is where it goes. If y'all want to read it, I'll just go through each page. Y'all can just pause it if you need to read it. Yeah, see, it talks about Prince Oliver's funeral, the obituary. All right. Now let's move on with the main story. I think we've done everything else we need to do. She is so pigeon-toed. You ever notice all like anime girl characters are like pigeon-toed? They stand weird and stuff. Their feet be like pointing inward and yeah, that's true. He definitely was. That's the thing. Instructor Reem was kind of. I'm talking Instructor Reem, but Reem was kind of really the rock. He's like the heart and soul of the group. You know, so him not being there, everybody's kind of like, what do we do next? But you got to pick up and go on. And I strongly feel like it's gonna be Yuna that's gonna rally everybody because everybody's looking all down and stuff. And Yuna ain't about that shit. Like Yuna is about that life. She about getting in your ass and getting in your face. Like that's why I feel like I did not see that in her at first when you first introduced. She first get introduced in part three. You think she's kind of just being this twat, like this little bratty kid that's like pissed off because though I think they were merging her city into like the rest of Ereboni or something like that. I forgot how it was, how it all went. But basically, they were absorbing her city, Crossville City, into you know everything, and so they weren't gonna be independent anymore. And she was very upset about that, and that's all she talked about. And she kind of like had an attitude towards Reem for no reason at all, like it's all his fault, but he just was doing his part to try to help. And then you find out that he saved her and her brothers and sister, like at that point in time as well, but she didn't want to tell him thank you, like because she was mad that her city had gotten taken. Well, the independence got taken. But she had like this really moving speech in part three towards the bad guys, and I was like, uh-oh. I was like, I think we might have a bit of a leader on our hands there. Like the way she kind of stood up, even though she's like super weak compared to a lot of them at that point in time, she still, you know, she had real stones. Hate to say that about a girl, not trying to like, but I'm just saying like she was brave. I guess that's a better word to say. Sorry about that. These kids have gotten strong by hanging around Reem.
Back already, I see.
Oh, some voice acting.
Rose, Randy.
Man, look at you. Still down in the dumps, huh? Oh, I guess old Class 7's in the same boat.
Well, can you blame them? From what Emma's told me, the combined power of the gnomes and the blood and iron chancellor is completely overwhelming. So much so that they could bring about the end of the world with ease.
That's terrifying to think.
To top things off, we've got 5 more Divine Knights besides Valimar running around now. And one of them, that Ebon Knight, Chancellor Osborne, is piloting himself.
That knight had an aura unlike any of the others.
The Chancellor just so happens to, you find out that he is Reem's father, which is like, like blows your mind. Because you kind of you get an inkling of it in the middle of the story before it's revealed, but it's like the Chancellor was all the way back in the Sky Games. Like he showed up at one point during the Sky Games, so you thought like, yeah, this dude was like, usually guys in positions of power are like the bad guy or close to it. And it's like this dude was like an uber asshole. Then it was like, all these games later, you get this main character and you find out like
As if it wanted to dominate all it surveyed.
that's his dad. So it was it was crazy.
Yeah. Honestly, it gave me goosebumps just looking at it. I mean, the other Divine Knights had powerful auras too, but that one...
Well, if the Blood and Iron Chancellor's behind the wheel, it's gotta be bad news.
Right. There was something else that bothered me.
Now, Reem, let us begin. Together we shall write the end of this wretched fairy tale. In ink, black as despair.
I have
Right
no
at the end.
idea.
The Chancellor called Instructor Reen by his first name. Almost like he knew him well.
Oh, that's right. They don't know. Oh yeah, I
But
forgot.
when they met in Heimdall, they were much more formal with each other. Last names and all that.
Now that you mention it,
Huh. That is kind of weird. Hmm?
Yeah, you might as well tell them. Altina knows because she was a part of the intelligence division that the Chancellor ran, so she knows that's his father.
Allie?
is there something you're not telling us?
Well,
Allie, please.
You're with the Intelligence Division, right, Altini? You know way more than us about all this.
I don't know why I thought Randy knew, but I guess he didn't know.
Certain things have been nagging at me for a while now. Not just the exchange between the Chancellor and Instructor Reen, but old Class 7's behavior as well. And then there's the fact that Instructor Reen is not a Schwarzer by birth.
This dude right here always plays detective. That's the one thing about him. Like, other than him just training all the time, he always is like very deductive. He's like, he puts his hand on his chin and he just figures stuff out. Like it's like, dude, no way you made that connection, or no way you figured that out like that.
Huh? Oh, right. I guess I knew he and Elise weren't actually blood related.
Interesting.
Hey, whoa! What are you getting at here?
As a Vander, I'm privy to certain information that I believe may shine a light on our current situation. Please, hear me out.
Here you go.
14 years ago, just before the start of the 100 Days War, someone attacked the home of the then Brigadier General Osborn. To this day, nobody knows who was responsible nor what motivated them, but they murdered Osborn's family in their own home. He lost his wife,
Right.
and it's said he lost a son, but the son's remains were never found.
Whoa. So that's how it all connects. But hold on, Kurt. How did you put this all together?
That's the perfect question. How did you put all that together just like
It's
that?
a technique Instructor Reen taught me called the unclouded eye. Letting go of your preconceived notions will let you see the truth.
Man, whatever. I'm not falling for
I
that.
trust I'm not mistaken.
You're right. I received confirmation myself 2 years ago, during the incident at the Infernal Castle. Though it was only by coincidence, I was there on a mission to capture Duke Cayenne. Instructor Reen and Old Class 7 were shocked to discover the truth.
I can imagine.
Yeah, no kidding. That'd mess anyone up. But that would explain why Reen and his pals were so dead set on foiling Osborn's schemes.
Oh shit.
Yuna?
There she go. I told you it was coming. I knew it was coming. Here it goes.
Are you angry?
Look, she fuming. Look at.
Yuna, Instructor Reen's
I'm
birth
sorry.
father doesn't change who he...
Of course I'm angry! How could I not be? Damn it! Why would he keep all that from us?
It wasn't gonna change anything by you knowing.
And not just him either. The rest of Old Class 7 is just as bad.
Okay, I agree with her in the sentiment where they all working together and they probably should have known that, but it wasn't gonna change anything.
Come on, you two. We're bringing them back here. Now!
I told you, I knew she was gonna get pissed off at some point and like.
No. We're gonna have a few words with them!
Yuna!
She finna get in everybody's ass.
What exactly do you want to say?
We're like, yeah, we finna go talk to some people that could probably fuck us up. So, what exactly do you want to say? She's like, I'm gonna knock these bitches out. Yeah, you're on your own. I'm gonna give a hot no.
Well, that's our uni, I suppose.
It seems that for better or worse, nothing keeps her down for long.
That's true. That's why I said she's like a good leader. The fact that she's doing this and finna get in the ass, so you done ran around the village rounding up the members of Old Class 7. I'm pretty sure like, shit, here you go. Her fierce energy, they were powerless to resist. Look at all their faces like, sorry, Yuna.
Good. That's everyone.
Yuna?
What is it you wanted to talk to us about? I kind of get the feeling you're upset with us.
You think?
Oh, I'm not upset. I'm completely pissed off.
Yuna, please.
I don't know what you're planning, but try to keep a level.
Kurt, Allie, I need both of you to shut it.
They're like, okay. Well,
We just learned the truth about Instructor Reen's father. His birth father, I mean. The Blood and Iron Chancellor, Gileath Osborne.
Oh. Well.
So, you found out, huh?
Please, Juna, don't think any less of Reen.
He suffered so much because of Osborne. But he never agreed with the Chancellor's policies, with his unreasonable demands.
It's true. For all the pain my brother has caused me, it pales in comparison to what Reen has suffered at the hands of his father.
True.
Each mission Reen fulfilled for his father ate away at him piece by piece, but he always retained his sense of what was right.
His actions in the Northern War are the perfect example.
That is true.
I get it. I haven't known him for as long as you have.
The hell is that?
But I know what kind of person he is. And I think there's something that we in the new Class 7 understand even better than you do. That Instructor Reen is still suffering. Even now.
Yes, he is.
You're right.
We've seen it with our own eyes. We saw the way he fought. The way he gave his all to try and stop the Chancellor. But even then, it wasn't enough. So he chose to put his life on the line to keep us safe.
It's true.
Allie tried to protect him from certain death. But in the end, it was Milliam who paid the price. She became the sword to save all of our lives. The shock and grief sent Instructor Reen into a rage. In trying to avenge Milliam, he ended up triggering the end of the world. And now, his father, Osborne, is trying to use him for something else even beyond all that. I know that right now, Instructor Reen must be blaming himself for everything. For not being able to protect Milliam. For making a mistake that can't be undone.
Oh, there
That's
go the
why
tears.
Someone needs to find him, grab him by the collar, and shake him until he snaps out of it.
The tears, man.
Tell him that he's wrong. That it wasn't his fault. Wasn't that supposed to be your job? You're his friends, aren't you?
Okay, you gotta admit that she got the ass there.
Uni.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna make them feel like shit. So,
If you won't do it, then we will, as his students. Instructor Reen has always offered us support when we needed it most. It now falls to us to do the same for him.
that's
And I
really
swear
sad.
I will. Not as a Vander, but as a member of Thor's Branch Campus's Class 7.
Instructor Reen has been my mentor, showing me the way. He taught me to think for myself, gave me the courage to make my own decisions, helped me figure out who I really am. That's why my decision was an easy one. I'll protect everyone, just like Milliam did. And I will do everything in my power to rescue Instructor Reen, so that I can thank him in person.
Yeah, y'all got a lot of work to do.
Sheesh, they got us good there.
Yep, I agree. They didn't just catch up to us, they blew right past.
It's true.
You can say that again. We came to much earlier than they did, but all we did was mope around.
We let our sadness and our fear of what we have to do next paralyze us.
How could we? It's so embarrassing. So much for setting an example.
Oh, shut up, Elliot. Your ass don't want to fight anyway. Sorry, he don't want to fight.
So that means...
Yes, you're all absolutely correct.
Protecting everyone, huh? That certainly sounds like Milliam.
You can't blame them. Like, it's a lot of grief, but at the same time, yeah, they.
She's passed the baton to us. Now we must work together to protect what we hold dear. Reen has always devoted himself to helping others. We owe it to him to follow his example.
Everybody
Do you remember what we
grieves
told
differently.
Reen and Milliam that day? That we'd work to stop the war on the surface and find out what's happening behind the scenes. It's time for us to do just that.
And don't forget about Crow. Seems like he's got his memories back.
Yeah, we'll get him back on our side even if we gotta beat some sense into him first.
The hell is Crow?
I like the way you think.
It's not going to be easy, though, especially with that mobilization law in full effect.
True, but we can start by investigating that black pleroma grass that sprang up after the ritual.
Looks like all you guys needed was a little kick in the butt and you're back on track.
Your ass was right there too, Miss Sarah. Golly, look at that. It's ridiculous. The bosom though, man. Golly, these dudes are ridiculous. They put the belt right up under it too. It's like it maximizes everything. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. There's some bad women in this game.
I'm glad to hear it. That puts my mind at ease.
Yeah. But this is only the beginning. Aside from rescuing Instructor Reen, we've still got to find Muse and Ash. And everyone else from the branch campus, too.
You're absolutely right.
We're going to take everything back. Our instructor, our entire world.
You won't be doing it alone. We'll be there to help you every step of the way.
You have our gratitude for bringing us back to our senses.
Yeah, thanks.
At least they weren't shy about admitting that they, messed up his
The
mentor.
trial that awaits us will be the ultimate test of Class 7's worth.
And that means all of us. There's no difference anymore between old and new Class 7.
That's right. Our shared goals have united us.
And together, we can overcome any challenge.
There it is. That's the anime friends cry.
Right.
We're gonna do it! Yeah! You gotta love it though. You gotta love it. One thing I like about this game is the balance that it has of strong men and women. It's a lot of strength. There's a lot of strong guys, but there are just as many strong women on here, like some really tough, powerful women. But it's a great balance. It's not leaning any way. It's just as many women as there are men in the cast, and they're all like tough, strong-willed. They all have the different personalities. The women don't act dainty and stuff like that, and just act like damsels in distress. They're all of them stand on their own, and it's good to see that.
1420 hours. We've cleared the 3rd Air Fleet search radius.
Good. Return to alert level 2. Now, full rudder starboard. We're headed north-northwest.
Now this is Muse's army
Yes,
that she
sir.
put together to battle all the evil forces that are coming together to try to not take over, but basically almost destroy the world.
My, they're all so well trained. Every soldier knows his proper place.
Speaking of those strong women that I talked about, Vita is probably like one of the strongest witches. She's part of that coven that Emma is in with and Rosalie is her grandmother as well. So they're like sisters, in the Hexen clan, that's what they're called. And she's probably the most powerful witch to come from there, next to the grandmother. And the lady standing next to her.
I can't help but wonder how the Civil War would have turned out if this army of yours had been around back then.
Now the woman next to her is General Gwen, and she's the general of this army, and she's probably one of the strongest women on in that world right now, if not the strongest. She is supremely
Can't
powerful.
imagine it would have changed things in the end. At most, we might have prolonged the war for a year or so. Though if we'd had a more suitable leader, things
And
might
again-
have turned out differently.
And again, the women are absolutely beautiful.
I do believe you're right.
Oh, please. You're giving me too much credit.
And this is Mise, or should I say Lady Mildine?
It's only thanks to your generous assistance that I even stand aboard this airship.
And so you claim, but you're the one who arranged all of this.
She was indeed.
That's right. The way you see tens of thousands of moves ahead, you could even teach the Blood and Iron Chancellor a thing or two.
Leave these outfits, man. Whoever does like the artwork and the design to the outfits is like really, really, really good. Just the colors and the way they use them, like it's just.
I imagine you'd make a fine
angst.
Anguis for the Society if you were so inclined.
Well, I certainly would enjoy meeting the infamous Grand Master in person. However, in the end, I too failed to stop the Great Twilight. Failing to notice that Ash had taken that gun is one of my greatest regrets. That one mistake was all it took. If only I had seen it, I might have been able to stop him.
Perhaps it was simply the will of Adios. Or far more likely, the curse.
Yes. It's something powerful enough to completely defy the laws of causality. How impressive that you were able to use that very power to devise a counterattack.
Perhaps. But it's an unforgivably cruel plan.
See when she get the eyes like that? She got those eyes like that in part 3 a lot. And so it made you feel like it's kind of like a sinister look almost. Like I got something up my sleeve. And you thought like, oh, maybe she like gonna turn on the group or something. But then in the end, she ends up like being this person that concocted all this. And
no different from taking the entire world hostage. How could I face Instructor Reen or the rest of Class 7 ever again?
And she is like madly in love with Reen, like very taken by him. Like so, it's hilarious and kind of like weird at the same time. How she would hit on him. It's like that's her teacher. If she did it in front of anybody, she didn't give a damn who she did it in front.
Putting Schwarzer aside for now, what's become of the members of both Class 7s? They ended up escaping to your village, did they not? I haven't heard anything more than that.
Nor have I. At least it seems they made it there safely. Minus Crow and Ash, of course. Though it's hard to say if they'll be able to bounce back after witnessing the worst possible ending firsthand.
They're going to be fine. I'm sure of it. I believe in Juna, Kurt, and Altina. They'll inspire the others and shake them out of their despair. Then together, they'll start moving forward.
See, like she has like
the time I spent with them in class made that more than clear.
Great ability to see that. Now, where is this? Wait, how is he just running around? Wasn't he like in jail?
Damn it. I never asked for this.
So Ash is a part of the group, the new Class 7. And, you know, he's basically like the...
You think I need to be hidden away somewhere? I got myself into this shit. I'll get myself out.
I'm trying to talk when he talks. And he shot the Duke because of a curse that was inflicted on him. The Duke didn't die though. He's like in severe condition, you know.
No freaking way.
Alive. Yeah, but he's like in intensive care somewhere or something like that. So he just broke out that easy, or did somebody free him? I'm guessing that this is where Reen is kept. Yeah, there's Valimar. There's his knight. And there's the damn sword that Milliam died. And here's Crow. Now Ash is your typical like asshole rival type kid.
There you
like,
are. Been looking for you.
Oh, you cannot pause these.
It's just you guys.
I'll talk about all these characters in a minute. Dooley and McBurn, which is like a really horrible name.
What do you mean, just you guys?
You got your memories back then? Huh. So, what's your plan now that shit's about to go down?
About that. My contract's up. I'm nobody's pawn anymore. Right now, I'm just the Azure Awakener, and that means I've got my own role to play. At least, for what little time we've got before it's all over.
Oh yeah?
Huh.
It's fine, though. Works out well enough for me. Gives me one final shot at getting revenge for my grandfather. But if you're looking for a fight, you better keep walking.
That's a damn shame. Well, if the mood strikes you, you know who to call.
He always looking just to fight with somebody. It ain't have to be for no reason. If you don't want to fight, he don't want to talk to your ass.
He never fails to get on my nerves. But you, why are you so...
Completely irresistible? Don't tell me you fell for me. Nah, guess not. Your heart already belongs to that master of yours, huh? Unless a certain goody two-shoes went and stole it away.
Yep.
Absolutely not.
Look at her blushing.
I swear, why is it that you, McBurn, and that ogre girl all treat me like I'm some love-struck little child?
Because that's how you act.
Well, you kinda are.
Right.
Anyway.
I definitely think she's gonna change sides.
What exactly do you plan to do about him?
It's his own problem to deal with. The way he is right now, I don't have it in me to bother with him.
Yeah, I'll talk about them in a second, because this is kind of going forward. There's our boy. Damn, he is pissed still about what happened to Million. Wow.
You need to get a hold of yourself.
Oh, I forgot she was there. That's right.
Fine.
Is that even gonna work though?
Nice work. We're lucky you're here.
Oh, not that asshole. Georg, or whatever the hell his name is.
You finally got him under control. I'd suggest keeping him like that. Don't worry, though. It won't be much longer. The rivalries will begin soon.
Oh, just shut up! We're not going to be part of your evil scheme!
What is
You
it over
need
there
to
on the
beat
table?
this. Come on!
Is that his sword over
Think
there?
of all the people who are counting on you, waiting for you to snap out of this.
Right. You gotta snap out of it, bro.
Do you hear me? Rein Schwarzer!
Damn. All right. There it is. Yeah, I told you they always do like a sad intro. Then they do the real lit intro with the rocking music and everything in it. There it is. Just like a true anime. Hey, this is alright right here. This is alright. Falcon be on it with the music though on this game. They Man, it just went right into that too. It's a dope outfit right there for Kurt. Ouroboros. So many characters, so many. That's a clean mask. Oh, that's how he looks during the game. You can do that in like a mode or something. That look kind of cool. Why hasn't this been made into an anime yet? Like all the anime that's out there, this would be one of the most popular animes on television right now if they fully made this into an anime. Like this right here shows it. Tell me you wouldn't watch this as an anime. Especially if they started it all the way back like in the Sky Saga and really gave everybody the story, the full story. Like this would be one of the most popular animes of all time. I'm telling you right now. With the way this story is, and if they make the fighting like anything close to you know, like Fate Stay series and stuff like that, like the fighting on there is so good. They're really missing out on major money, like not making this an anime. The games would be 10 times more popular. It's finally the end of the prologue. Okay, end of the prologue. So we come back in the next video. We will be like starting the adventure and heading, I guess, into some more gameplay and everything. It looks like all the story stuff to get it started is pretty much out of the way right now. Thank y'all for rocking with me through this series. It's really great to be playing another Trails game. I will catch you guys in the next vid. If you like the content, make sure you like, subscribe, you know, leave me a comment. You know, I try to answer all comments and give feedback and everything as well. But I'll be doing this and I might do another RPG after this one. Not really sure. I'm trying to mix it up a little bit, but thank you guys for checking this one out. When new subscribers and people leaving likes, thank you. I appreciate it. But I'll catch you guys in the next vid. Peace.